So this chick that you guys see on screen right now says that her man told her that if she loses 60 pounds by December, then he will make it official.
I don't see anything bad with that. It's more or less a challenge. But the problem is, will she see it as him giving her a challenge? And mind you, this kind of thing might be that the guy is not giving an ultimatum, but rather he's just being open or vulnerable to her. Maybe she probably asked him, what's keeping you? And he told her that, see, this is where I am. The question is, how will she take that feedback? Will she weaponize it or will she use it well?
And of course, he's talking about their relationship. And so you may be asking, so what did she do? Well, she decided to take a selfie and post what her man said with that selfie online.
Why do you take your business and post it online? This is a conversation between you and the man that you are in relationship with. Although I hope your relationship is holy, but with our modern day culture, I doubt it. Why not take this to a family member? Why put it online?
The hashtag GymFlow. Now it followed where, of course, comments that you'd expect. Like this commenter, female commenter, that says, if you aren't official, he isn't your man. That's a good point, but let's keep listening. If he's placing those sort of conditions on you already, humongous red flag. Now, of course, we're going to let that slide.
Oh, so when he says official, it means, oh, we are now dating. What were you people doing? Were you guys playing Tetris or playing chess before?
Because following that with some type of a joke would just be too easy. She goes on to say that he has extreme control issues, and God forbid you have a baby who have you more worried about your snapback than your newborn role as a mom. With the final line, I really hope you see the light. This is scary as F.
When men put boundaries, it's treated as if he is doing something that is inconsiderate. That woman had boundaries before they met. He also had boundaries. But the thing about men that women don't understand, men will sleep with anything. You have to forget the fact that, oh, he's with me. He will sleep with anything. But the question is, will he commit to anything? That is no. That's why you don't give sex up willy-nilly without any commitment. When I say commitment, yeah, I'm saying marriage. But people just keep doing stupid things like this. You have to be conscious.
How ridiculous is this comment to you?
Well, it is very ridiculous because I agree with our first point. If you are not official, he isn't your man. You people are just fooling around. That one I agree. And to me, official means official. Not you go to tell people, say, she's my girlfriend. No, marriage is official for me. Every other thing is meh. He isn't your man, she isn't your man. I'll say the closest to official for me is an engagement. But how is it a red flag for him to put conditions on you? Would she marry a bum? Or rather, will she be in relationship with a guy that doesn't work? Okay, let's say she finds someone that doesn't work and she likes that person. Can she tell that person get a job? If she can, is she evil for doing that? Let's even bring it back to the same thing. Let's say she doesn't like fat guys. If she tells the guy to lose weight, then will become official. Is that bad? You that is being critical now, is that bad? If it's not bad, why is it bad when a guy does it? So don't be hypocritical. People will do everything, but do what the person you claim you love wants. When the person that you claim you love wants something, you become hostile. You don't even think the best out of it. Shouldn't we be good faith towards the people that we love? Why does he want me to lose weight? He doesn't like me being fat. I need to look attractive for him. That's a fair thing. Finish. But no, you look at it, he must be a very controlling person. He doesn't want me the way I am. He doesn't like me the way I am. I beg, when your mama born you, she born you with excess fat. I mean, not be baby fat then born you with. And after 3 years, didn't you lose it? So a guy asking you to lose weight is not a bad thing. And I'm very sure he didn't say it the way it is looking. I'm very sure he didn't say it like, oh, thou lady, if thou dost not lose thy weight, I wouldest not be in relationship with thee. I don't think that's how it is. Well, it's hard to convince people that this is not the case because can you even imagine how this guy would have felt trying to say this? It wouldn't have been easy for him, but he did it nonetheless. He was vulnerable. See, we are vulnerable when we tell you what we like. The question is, what would you do with us telling you what we like? Do you take it to the internet? Do you blast us? Do you hate us for it? Or do you try to understand us? If you are a woman that's always constantly trying to shame the man that you are with to do what you want, you most likely are not ready for a relationship. You should stay alone for a while. I think it's healthy. Don't be in a relationship. It's not a must that you must be in a relationship. Abstain for a while, please. Abstain and get your head cleared. So I'm also skipping a lot of the commentary from Chisha. So please go and check his channel out. I'm mostly going to be playing his reading of the comments. So his commentary is also good. Please go listen to his commentary and give him the views.
What this is, more proof of women validation from the internet, which is exactly what this line, and get fake validation from the internet, which is exactly what this is, more proof of women keeping other women single. Like this chick here who says, girl, you need to let that, and then she posts the mango for mango. Girls are like, oh my God.
If a simple request like this will make you dismiss your man, you're not ready. You truly are not ready. If a man making a demand or a request that you lose weight is too much for you to handle, you're not ready. You're not matured enough, to be honest. Because how do you prove that you love someone? You give up something, right? Most likely, this man has met all her requirements. This man, whatever roadblock or metric that she's looking for, this man has qualified. Now, this man is telling you that I want to see that you are committed to me. This is my proof, or rather, this is what I need from you. Lose this weight. Because if she cannot, of her own accord, lose this weight, do you think she will gradually lose it over time, or she will gradually add more weight? The answer is she will add more weight. So the guy is saying, I want to see whether I can ask you to do this one thing that will benefit you and consequently benefit me. If I can't get you to do this one thing, what can I get you to do? I'm not asking you to pay bills. I'm not asking you to do anything. I'm not asking you to send me money. I'm not asking you to do anything for me other than improve yourself. Take your health more seriously. If you can take your health more seriously and put me in mind when you are doing it, and that is your mission, and you do it, I can clearly see that you care about me. But no, her mission now is, how can I take this the worst way possible? When she posted that thing on the internet, she knows the answer she's going to get. She's not doing it because of, oh, I don't know which direction to go. I just need people to point me to the right direction. No, she knows our culture. She knows our current modern day internet culture. You post that kind of thing online, the man will get blasted. She did it either way. You know that thing we do when we're children, when they say don't go somewhere, and you know you want to go that place, and you take your closest toy or whatever you need to do, and you coincidentally throw that toy to that direction they told you not to go to. That's what putting this kind of business on the internet is. You want to go that direction, but you need an excuse to take you there, and you need to justify it. And that's the nature of man. We are so sinful that we will create opportunities to sin. This is not a good look. And if this man ever finds this post, and let's say they make up for some reason and he finds this post, I don't think that man will ever trust this woman. I would not trust her anymore. Even if she's the nicest person in the world, I won't trust you. So if you're a young lady that you think you need to take your business on the internet, please don't. And even if you want to take your business to family, let it be the family member that you trust that will not take your business outside again after the conversation has been had. Because if that conversation gets out, your man will not be happy with you. Not that he won't be happy with you, he won't trust you. And when a man can't trust you, he can't commit to you. He can't. If you're enjoying this video, please leave me a like, share the video if you are enjoying it so far, and subscribe. We need your support. It's small for you, but it's a huge thing for us. Just a button away. Click it.
That's so creative with the 2K plus likes. Another commenter here says, rule number 1, you lose weight for yourself, not a man. Think of how crazy this is.
Can't you do it for both? Let's say you don't even have the motivation. What is wrong with doing it for your man? There are many things I do that are beneficial to me. That's not because of me, but because of the people around me. If the people around you can't influence you, then what's the point of having them around? If your man cannot influence you to do something right, what's the point of having him around? All this self-love madness, it's useless. One day you'll be down. The question is, how beneficial are the people around you? Do they motivate you to do anything good? If you never feel like losing weight for your man, the day where you are down, what happens? Would you continue working out? Would you continue eating right? The answer is no. So all this talk is just...
Men are expected to have a laundry list of requirements, right? No bare minimum. You must be able to pay all my bills. You must be able to protect me. You must be able to be emotionally available. You must prepare yourself to be a healthy individual. But for modern women, they don't have to do shit. They don't have to improve. And this is why men are so fed up with this type of rhetoric.
When we say modern women, we're not saying every woman. Every woman is somewhat influenced by this. And I would say even the women that are not exactly having this type of culture, they do have friends that have this kind of culture. And they are not rebuked. They are just like, it's fine. Do you think a guy is decent if his friends cheat and he knows? Do you think he's a decent person? If he's not a decent person, then you, as a decent woman, cannot claim decency when you have friends that have bad philosophy. So you have to call it out, unfriend them, or find better people, find better friends. Don't excuse it, please. It's not a good thing. Don't excuse it. Where you see that, oh, my friend is actually in rebellion as she's saying everything to make her relationship horrible, but I'll just, that's your own relationship, let me leave it. No, call it out. The same way if I have a friend that doesn't send money to his wife, I will call it out. He stabs her, I will call it out. But then you ladies can have a friend that stabs her husband of intimacy, and you'll be like, she's justified. And you don't rebuke it or try to ascertain what the problem is and how is it so dire to the point where you have to starve your husband, and you just be like, I need to support her. Supporting includes rebuke. Rebuke her. I don't cook for my husband. Well, that's her own thing. Let me not judge her. If it's fight your friend. If it leads to you guys separating, separate from that friend. I beg.
Has ever seen in the US. Somebody else here says, lose the 60 lbs and lose him too. Why? Why can't you improve for them?
So you are going to prove him right, do what he asks for, then leave him. How does that make sense? He makes a request that is innocent. You are taking the most malicious interpretation of his request.
Old woman, I'm begging you to stop. He is so. Somebody else who says, as a 60-year-old woman, I'm begging you to stop. He is not the one.
Wisdom does not come with age. I repeat, wisdom does not come with age. That's why I say don't just listen to people on the internet. Find, including me, find the people that are successful in marriage and go talk with them. In the area, as in, not everybody is successful in marriage in the area you have a problem with at that moment. I would say find the people that you know are successful in the area that you have a problem at that moment and go and talk with them. It's not as if they will give you a foolproof answer, but let your own ideas be challenged by their own experience and their own feedback. It will help you. Take it, compare it. If yours makes sense and theirs doesn't make sense like that, maybe try to see whether you can glean some wisdom from what they are saying. Don't just reject it outright. But this one is a 60 years quote-unquote woman, and she's giving this advice. He's not the one. There is no such thing as the one. No such thing. Maybe I was too over fantasized. I'm waiting in the column where I think that, oh, as I am here in Nigeria, there's somebody around the world for me. Just one person that God has created for me. It's a lie. The one is the one that you choose. Whoever that person is. When I say choose, is the one that you marry. That's the one. Even if that person is demon, that's your one. There is no one like that is like specially crafted for you. No, it's the person that you can work with. So ignore this, the one kind of sentiments.
As the women who are half their age. And so given the fact that she actually decided to get online and post this, I'm assuming that she did not actually take that man seriously when he was honest with her. This is why men lie to women. I'm not saying they should lie to women, but this is a good example of why a lot of men just believe that women can't handle the truth. Because if he actually took you seriously and married you and started a family with you, if that's what you wanted after you lose weight, then what's the big deal? Well, he never loved me at my worst. Would you marry a man at his worst or get into a relationship with a man at his worst? Most likely not. Why do you expect men to be any different? One of the few sensible comments I saw was this one that says, there are going to be some miserable women who tell you to lose the man. Remember, those women are miserable. You don't want to be like them. You deserve to be fit and healthy. Continue to follow your man's lead because he's trying to make you better. Did she listen? No. She actually liked all the other comments, the delusional comments that came from the other single women. And this is just how these situations go, man. This is why when these chicks are over here complaining about how oh, I never decided to get married or get into a relationship because there's just no more good men left. A good man to them is like the recent video that I just did of the man who proposed almost 50 times and got rejected until the woman finally decided that she had no other options and settled with him. Like, that's a good man. But a man with expectations and standards, oh, that man is toxic. Shout out to underscore bravo.fit underscore. Let's check out what he has to say.
A man told his woman that if she dropped 60 pounds, he would make it official.
What he has to say.
A man told his woman that if she dropped 60 pounds, he would make it official. And women went crazy when this lady said she accepted the challenge, talking about something. You could drop 200 pounds now by dropping him. What women don't seem to understand about this is this man is already getting the milk from the cow, no pun intended. And he's letting her know, like, yo, I'm trying to make it official with us if this is what you want. But this is what I need from you. Now, if a woman was to tell a man, hey, you want me to marry you, but you got to cut all these women off. Men would sound real crazy if we were to come out and say, you need to cut her off because she wants you to cut off all your other women. But no, he has a requirement that he wants to make it official. Like I said, he's already getting what he wants out of her. So women fail other women when it comes to discipline because he may really want to see her at her best. Hell, he may want to have children with her so she get her fighting weight to carry a child. But women get so defensive when a man sets a standard for a woman that he wants to be with that women attack him and they encourage women to be undisciplined and work on themselves. So shout out, hoping this is real, legit, that this woman is really trying to like be her best self to move forward and progress in her relationship. And don't listen to these chicks in the comments.
Yeah. Yeah. Great points. You know, the
Yeah, but the problem is she will listen to the people in the comments. There's a reason why she posted this thing online. It's not necessarily to get guidance, but to get validation. And she has gotten all the validation. And based on what Chisha said, she has only liked the comments that told her to not take her quote-unquote boyfriend seriously. So this is not going to end well. I don't think there is hope for this lady in this particular area, not in life general. So if you guys enjoyed this video, please leave this video a like, share, and subscribe. We release a video every weekday. So if you don't want to miss our next video, subscribe and press that bell icon. That bell icon. And you are supporting us when you do that. So please do that. And for the ladies who are currently on this trend, don't take it personal when your man asks you to do something for him. It's not because he hates you. It's because he thinks he trusts you with that information. What you do with that information will let him know whether he can trust you in the future. Do you take that information and think the best of him, or do you take that information and think the worst of him? Whichever one you choose, he will have his answer. So I hope this video blesses you. Until the next one, I will see you guys and gals later. Bye-bye.